coming to you live from Florida. Right now, there's currently a large hurricane spinning behind me at a rate of 285 kilometers per hour. The hurricane has damaged many properties and buildings. This is a crucial situation, so citizens, please go and find somewhere safe.
Oh no, what if it comes to my hometown St. Martin? I better pack my bags before it's too late. I don't feel so good.
Meanwhile, here in Australia, we have received a disastrous report from 8 News in Florida about a catastrophic hurricane affecting not only Florida itself, but also St. Martin, Cuba, and Puerto Rico, and 16 other areas. The disaster we now call Hurricane Irma, that formed on the 30th of August and ended on 13th September 2017, has resulted in a total fatality of 134 people and a cost of $64.8 billion from damage. This means that Hurricane Irma has become the 5th highest cost from an Atlantic hurricane damage. Not only was the economy damaged, strong winds, tides, and waves have forced marine life and plants from the ocean floor, as well as carried debris from broken infrastructure into the ocean, damaging the environment.
Get out of here! Boy, what are you doing?
You're not leaving enough information
For me!
Finally, this is more like it. Now let's start with the basics. Some may think that cyclones and hurricanes are the same, but little did you know they are quite different. A hurricane is a rotating storm system that spins up to hundreds of miles. That is formed by warm water ocean and a wind pattern that spirals inward. However, a cyclone is simply a term that is used in the Indian Ocean, the ocean that surrounds Australia and the South Pacific. A typhoon is also the same thing, but is used in the Northwest Pacific.
Wait, but how are they formed? Well, hurricanes begin as tropical storms over warm, moist waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans near the equator. When the moisture evaporates, the vapor rises until a large amount of heated moist air is in the atmosphere.
Fun fact, did you know that winds cycle counterclockwise at the north of the equator and clockwise south of the equator? Hurricanes can also spin from 119 kilometers to even 321 kilometers per hour. Isn't that just incredible?
Hurricanes can gradually grow in size and be forced by the continuation of pooling moisture as long as the water is 26 degrees Celsius or warmer. When it crosses land or when the water cools, they lose its source of power, the warm water, and the wind will gradually slow down until they have no more hurricane force. They are very destructive during late summer and early autumn.
So how do scientists and meteorologists detect a hurricane? They use many tools and devices such as weather satellites. This allows them to track visible clouds and air circulation patterns and use different sensors to gather different types of information for hurricanes, such as using radar to measure rain, wind speeds, and precipitation.
Scientists also use a scale called the Saffir-Simpson scale to detect how dangerous a hurricane is or could be. This scale shows 5 different categories which are based on the wind speed of the hurricane, with 1 being the weakest and 5 being the most catastrophic and dangerous. The faster the wind speed, the more dangerous the hurricane becomes.
Reconnaissance aircraft are also used to find any tropical storms that can potentially transform into hurricanes. However, scientists aren't the ones who drive the aircraft. They receive the information from pilots who fly these aircrafts.